Okay, we back on. Let's let everybody have a couple minutes to get up in here. Yeah, I started using StreamYard a couple years ago, and I stopped because, as you see, I guess it doesn't do vertical. So all the people who would find me in the vertical stream, which is where all those thousands of views come from, are not seeing me because of StreamYard. And so I recently had checked to see if that was still an issue, and allegedly it was supposed to be fixed, I guess, or like I was still supposed to be able to be seen in the vertical, but apparently not, because after 5 minutes we had like 2 people. So no, sorry StreamYard. I love the graphics though and all that. So maybe I'll see if there's another streaming system software that does actually, you know, that's conducive to YouTube vertical streams, because I hate that. And I'm just like, how many times, because I used it a couple times, I'm like, how many viewers did I miss out on playing with them? And it's so cool. You see how cute it was? But they just not. And then they want you to pay for, like I could be on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, everywhere, all at the same time. But I would have to pay for that. Pay for it to not have any views? Like, Sharkeisha, no. So we ain't gonna do it. We ain't gonna do it until we find something better. Look at the views now. What's up, gang? Come on up in here. Sit your behind down. Grab your notebook. Grab your snacks, yes. Fumar, your bevies. Whatever it is that you need. Of course, I got my damn cards wet. Where's my other cards? So, yeah. Hit that like button as y'all come up in here. Don't come into my house without speaking. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. Let me get my other cards to clarify. You eating, Droopy? Now that you got your food, you ain't fucking with me. See how fake you are. See how you act. You see how you act. Where's my adventure genre cards? Till I hear rock bottom. Ooh. Hey y'all. It's 22 of y'all up in here. 3 likes. If you hate me, just say that. So rude. If you are op, just say that. If it's hateration and holleration up in the dancery, just say that. Look, they was like, fine, we finna go. All right, bye, ops. Bye, ops. All right. And we back at it. Okay. What's up, girl, boyfriend? They, them. How y'all doing? Well, I hope. It's your girl Sid from Savy Sentient, and welcome to this live. If you all are new here, hello and welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. Please make sure that y'all do the things regardless. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe. Turn your notification bells on. Set it to all so that you don't miss an upload, a live, whatever I post. All right. If you're looking for personal readings, you can book at SavyCyndian.com, and that is the only place that you could book. I do not have a WhatsApp. I will never reach out. I will never be up in your comments talking about Spirits have a message for you. Send me $9.99 so I could do the spell to get this bad juju off of you that the spirits is telling me about. Okay, I would never do that. If anybody is doing that, they scamming you. And also, nobody should be in your DMs without your consent. No one should be soliciting readings from you. They scammers and liars. All right, so anywho, let's get back into the reading, okay? So we had already got started in another stream, but StreamYard, they the real haters, hollerating in the dancery, okay? So we're going to go ahead and just start with the cards that we got out here that I started with, and we're going to expound upon those things. Now, we are currently... Me too, girl. Y'all know I just moved. I do have a registry on the community page if anybody wants to contribute to my home warming. But, yeah. I'm over here thinking of a master plan as well. But that's great because look, you have to get your badge back. Okay, but look. The core energy, like I was saying in the previous live, is the Chariot energy, but I'm not getting this as a negative card because it did come out in the reverse, and it is being crossed by the Wheel of Fortune. So what I was saying before was it feels like something is about to happen that is going to absolutely stop you in your tracks. This is going to be a positive thing, but it feels like whatever this thing is not meant for you to know right now, okay? 77 in the chat. I've been seeing 77. I got a miscellaneous check for $77. Like 77 has been coming up a bunch, so you might be seeing sevens. There's definitely some divine assistance happening for the collective right now. And that's what I feel like this is speaking about. Like, we can't really tell you what's finna go down for you, what's about to happen, but it is something that is going to be fortunate, and it's something that's going to be unexpected and stop you in your tracks. That's what I'm getting. So with the recent past energy, we have the Seven of Swords. So here go another seven showing up. And the Seven of Swords energy is about like theft. It's about deception. It is about scamming, scamming behavior. And in your recent past, you might have experienced something like that. We're going to go ahead and clarify that up. This could also be like self-deception, like convincing yourself that things are not working out, or, you know, something to that effect. But then in the near future or the expected future, we have the Sun. So all the happy things, everything working out for you. Everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for me. Okay. Let's see what the Seven of Swords, though, is in the past. Seven of Swords energy. With the Justice card. I feel like, okay, with the Seven of, Nine of Coins in reverse. The Seven of, okay, so I feel like y'all have moved away from someone or something, but the way that you went about it was like very strategic. You kept your cards very close to your chest. The moves that you made were the right moves for you to make to free you from some type of codependent energy. All right. Whatever it is that you did was to detach you from some type of codependent energy. Okay. And it's because of that. I'm also, ooh, drag me, Spirit. Whatever this was would have had you in a bad way financially. Okay. But in the near future, again, we do have the Sun card. So this is freedom, happiness, living your best life, not going back and forth with these. Okay. Let's see if they would tell us a little bit more. All right. Let's see what this High Priestess energy is. with the potential future. And we definitely got to clarify this Ace of Pentacles. You have the Three of Swords with the High Priestess. Some type of disappointment that you're not seeing coming in the near future. Okay, some of y'all might have some type of loss of like a job, loss of finances in the near future. Okay. But it feels like it's going to be in your best interest. Like that you walk away from a job, or like if you get fired on some fuck shit, or, you know, something to that effect. Whatever this is going to have you like weighing your pros and cons, trying to see if seeing something through is worth it. If it's in your best interest, maybe you need to pivot financially. Because it just feels like something is not going to work out how you think it's going to work out. At the root of this, there is a new opportunity though. Ace of Coins is so crazy because I'm really up here thinking like, should I find another job or stay where I'm at? And the way that the energy is moving with this job, like, even though it's a great environment for me to be in and it creates a lot of opportunity for me, like, weird shit is happening. Like, one thing about me, I never am late. I'm always punctual. I don't miss no shifts. Like, that's not how I move. Recently, I misread the schedule twice and didn't show up for shifts that I thought other people were supposed to be working. And that's just not even my MO. That's not how I move. I'm super reliable. I'll be on time. I'm punctual. And I'm like, why the fuck is this happening? Because this is literally not how I roll. I'm never late. Like, and I don't know if I'm supposed to be pivoting. So it's crazy that this is the energy that's coming up. This may be what's going on for some of y'all. Maybe not as weird as like misreading schedules and whatever. Maybe not like that. But maybe there is something that's happening for you financially where the energy is like really weird and it's making you feel like you're supposed to be pivoting. It's making you feel like you're supposed to be looking for another route, another direction. No, so the schedule is made like 2 weeks in advance, and what's happening is I'm seeing the old schedule instead of the new schedule. But clarifying this Ace of Pentacles that's at the root is a victory. So yeah, there may be a need to do something different, accept a new offer, and there may be more success, more victory with this other offer. Let's clarify the Sun as the future outcome. But not the outcome, but, you know, future possibility, expected future. King of Wands. Yeah, so the expected, yeah. So if this is about a job or some type of financial, like there's something that you're really good at. Whether this is something that you do for work or something that maybe you should be doing for work, something that you should be monetizing. Spirit just said you need to play to your strengths, baby. Like, you need to play to your strengths. There is something out here that's going to be a little bit more satisfying for you. Or if you're struggling financially, you may be focusing on like a job, but you have skills, you have talents that you could be utilizing to create flow, to create income for you. Okay, so some of you all are like holding on to this idea of the job being what's going to take care of you, when it's actually your other skills, your other abilities. Okay, some of you all need to branch out. Some of y'all might be some fire ass chefs, cooks, bakers, and you're like clocking in and clocking out to this job when you should be clocking in and clocking out to this job with several plates in tow and selling your plates to your coworkers and spreading the good news of how fire of a chef you are, or bringing baked goods to the job with you and spreading the good news of how fire of a baker you are. It feels like you're sleeping on talent. It feels like you're supposed to be monetizing a gift that you have and you're not. But it also seems like there's somebody who's going to recognize your talent with the Ace of Coins and the Six of Wands, and they're going to want to work with you. They're going to want to help you monetize that gift. Okay? Let's see what's going on here for your course of action. All right, what is the energy of my collective here? Hang One energy. So you all are in the energy of surrender. You may be in an uncomfortable position right now, and this uncomfortable position is supposed to enlighten you. Okay, so like if you're stuck between a rock and a hard place financially, it's in this space that you're going to realize you got to do something different, that you got to pivot. And you're going to be like, well, what can I do to make more money? And this is when you're going to have that light bulb moment. Okay, this is when you're going to get the clarity. All right, so what's in the mind and the emotions of my, well, what's surrounding my collective, rather. Let's do that first. There's a breakthrough in your energy somewhere around you. Ace of Swords. There is a breakthrough coming for you. What's in your mind and the emotions? There's something written on this sword. Two of Pentacles. Balance. Prioritizing what's important. Okay. And then what is the outcome? I want to see what this says on the sword. It's going to be a happy outcome. Queen of Cups. You're going to be very satisfied with the way that things play out. For the zombie hunter is what the sword says. Okay, so there's going to be some type of breakthrough. You're in this energy of surrender. You're in this uncomfortable space where you're gaining enlightenment, and then in that enlightenment comes a breakthrough. It's going to be very clear what you need to do. Let's clarify. The Hangman. Empress. It's going to become very clear what you need to do. The Empress card is a card of fertility. So like I was saying, there are gifts that you have. There are abilities that you can monetize. And the download or the message that you're going to receive is that now is the time to plant a seed that's going to grow abundantly. Now is the time to get something started, or get the ball rolling on something. Tell me about this breakthrough with the Ace of Swords. Ten of Wands. This breakthrough is going to be the end of hardship for you. There's an ending bringing about a new beginning. Closing a door opens another one. This other door is going to be more abundant for you financially. Four of Coins, Page of Coins, in the World. These three cards just fell out altogether. Four of Coins is like saving. Like really miserly energy, like stacking your coins. The Page of Coins is planting a seed that's going to create new income, create new stability. And the World card, you're going to get everything that you want. That's completion. Okay? There's some type of balance coming in here with the Two of Pentacles. That's in your mind and emotions. You're trying to prioritize what's important. Some of you all may be to get by. Some of you all are like, what's more important right now? Lights or car insurance? Like, y'all are doing that type of shit. And there's going to be Ace of Coins coming out again. There's some type of financial offer coming in that's going to make it so that you don't have to choose. Two of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. This could actually be help. This could be someone wanting to work with you, like I said. Queen of Cups is the outcome. And the Judgment card in the reverse. So, with the Judgment card clarifying this in the reverse, it feels like a decision that you, like something that you decide against is going to be in your best interest. Something that you decide against is going to help you financially. Is this resonating for y'all? Is this resonating for y'all? There's some type of action that you need to take, a decision that needs to be made. There may be something that needs more research, more study before you accept it. Like if someone's offering you something right now, you may need to do more research. Like thoroughly investigate what it is that's being offered to you before you accept it. But with Judgment in the reverse, there may, like, it may be multiple things. It may be several people offering you several things. If you're job searching right now, you may be getting several job offers. Stop terrorizing him, mama. And maybe the one that you wanted the most is the one that you decide against. And that's like in your best interest. We got the Nine of Pentacles and the Star and the Ten of Pentacles. For some of you all, you're needing to lean more into entrepreneurship or independent energy. But you're about to receive something. Y'all talking about money, Christine? Because it seems like maybe there's an offer that you receive that you say no to, and that's in your best interest. You get something bigger. Nine of Pentacles, the Star, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. You can move on to something better with what you receive when you turn down something less. It may be, here goes the Three of Swords again. It may be something that's like kind of disappointing and heartbreaking. Like in my case, if I leave my job, I would be really sad because I fucking love this job. But if the money ain't money, then what is we doing? But whatever you move on to is going to actually be more beneficial for you. Okay. I don't know. It just feels okay. I don't know. Maybe I need to pull another spread because this feels like there's incomplete energy or like lingering energy that is unanswered or unacknowledged. Does that make sense? I think I'm going to pull another spread. But for whoever this is for, and I feel like I'm included in that, it feels like there is definitely a need to pivot. You might have to reassess in order to get more financially. So I'm just going to do a 9-card spread now to see what other energy is It just feels like something is not being acknowledged, or something is not being addressed. Something is being unanswered. All right, Spirit, speak to me, speak through me. Give me the messages for the highest good of this collective. Address all energy that needs to be addressed in this time. What is the overall energy here for this second spread? Magician in the reverse and Six of Swords. Okay, so the Magician in the reverse, you all may be feeling like a lack of resources. This really feels like, I know y'all might want to have a little love message or something to that effect, but it really feels like your home, your money, your resources, all of this is a major focus right now. I'm going to actually pull up the astrology. It feels like it's a major concern for you, like your stability. Some of you all are feeling like you don't have enough resources to do what you got to do. I'm just looking at this, it looks like we got a lot of squares going on. We got the sun squaring off with Jupiter. The moon squaring off with Jupiter. Mercury squaring off. Yo. It's a lot of squares with Jupiter happening right here. In the 4th house. That's why. Well, not in the 4th house, but in Cancer. Cancer is about your home and your family. It rules the 4th house. So y'all might feel like there's a lot of disruption or a lack of movement within your home. Feeling like you don't have a lot of resources. Feeling like you're struggling to make ends meet. But Jupiter energy is very fortunate. We did have the Wheel of Fortune come out as well earlier. It is about expansion. It is about growth. But all these squares may be making it feel like it's a little bit difficult to expand. Hazel. What else? We have 3 more squares with Pluto. The moon is squaring with Pluto. We have Mercury also squaring with Pluto. We also have Mars squaring with Pluto. So again, that energy of transformation is what Pluto represents. But this square with Mars may be making it hard to push forward, to push into your season of transformation. Hazel! And what else is this squaring? Chiron with Jupiter. Some of you all might be struggling with some type of healing. Ooh, some of you all need to get, there is something that you need to get over. Not get over, but like heal through in order to move into your next cycle. So what this feels like is like we are really on the brink of transformation. But there's a lot of pain. We did have those 3 of Swords come out twice. There's a lot of pain that you're needing to deal with. 3033. You might be seeing 333. I've been seeing 333 a lot. There's a lot of pain that you're needing to deal with. A lot of chapters that need to be closed. A lot of pain that needs to be healed through in order for you to move forward. So if you all are feeling kind of stuck and kind of stagnant right now, it's because we do have all of these squares, square energy. It's not to say that you can't, grow through the square energy, but it makes it very hard. You're going to have a lot of resistance in certain areas wherever you have these squares. You're going to have a lot of resistance, but you can, push through. You can get that expansion. You can see that transformation in different areas of your life. You can find the balance within your home. It's just, there are certain things that need to be addressed. So there are certain wounds that need to be healed right now. Shadow work may be a big deal for you right now. Some of you all are having a difficult time manifesting the resources that you're needing because you are stuck in an energy that is unhealed. Okay, so underneath the Six of Swords is the Eight of Cups, and then the Fool. Like, in order to get to this new journey, there are some regrets. Five of Cups underneath that. Some regrets, some emotional. And we have a full moon. In Aries. Like, there's something that needs to be addressed as far as healing goes. We have the moon in both of these cards. There's some subconscious shit that needs to be addressed and healed right now in order for you all to break a cycle and move on into the next phase. I think we recently just had an eclipse too. So that eclipse energy probably brought up a lot of things for you that you were suppressing. So now that it's at the surface, now that you see what's what, it's time to really address it. It's time to really heal it, and it's time to move away from it. Some of you all have been holding on very tight to some type of trauma, some type of pain, some type of hurt, and it's causing issues in your resources. It's causing issues in your material world. Okay, so what is this about, Spirit? Damn, you ate with that astrology, Spirit. You ate with all the things. And I'm so glad that I had to pull the second spread, because it really just felt like, here goes another 3. It really felt like something was stuck. Like we were stuck on something. So we have the Three of Wands energy, which is about expansion, which is about growth. That is that Sagittarian energy once again. There's something that you all might be waiting on. Something that you all have been waiting on. Some type of news. Maybe the news of the expansion, because here goes the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. You are waiting for balance to be restored. You're not wanting to have to borrow from Peter to pay Paul type shit. Like, you are waiting for more growth, more expansion. Why? What is it, Spirit? What is causing this imbalance in my collective? Page of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. All right, there may be some type of offer that you accepted that's just not enough. These two came out together. Six of Pentacles. There's not enough reciprocity in your life, perhaps, because one page of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles equals Six Pentacles. Some of you all are working way harder for the money that you make than it's worth. Some of you all are needing to ask, is it worth your effort? Is it worth your time? Is it worth your energy? Something is just not enough, though, for some of you. And it's limiting your expansion. Tell me more. Ace of Cups. You need to restore that shit. You need to replenish. You need something new. For some of you, your intuition, your intuitive gifts may be an answer to your financial issues. You need to be leaning more into your creative gifts. And I said that earlier, like some of you all are like bakers, some of you all are cooks. But if you are an intuitive, if you're a psychic, if you are just creative, an artist, you may be needing to lean more into those things because they will pay you now. We have the devil energy. What's this devil energy about, Spirit? I think it's just you having to overwork, over hustle. Temperance energy is clarifying it. You are doing too much. I just heard for not enough. You're doing too much for not enough. And it's time for you to gain some type of balance in your life. It's time for you to get out of hustle energy, get out of hustle mode, because hustle energy is just the same as lack energy. Because why do we hustle? Because we feel like we got to get it. We need to get this money. We need more and more and more. We got to do this. We got to do that. That's the equivalent of not having. You hustle so hard because you feel like you don't have. You are not meant to be a hustler. Not in that sense. To have a hustler mindset is a beautiful thing. But you are not meant to always be on go mode. Always be chasing a bag. You are meant to be in Empress mode, where bags are just offered to you. Some of you all are needing to work smarter, not harder. Y'all are out here running, jumping over hurdles, doing everything in your power. Ooh, I often say everything and everyone. I don't know who that is. Girl, no judgment. Or boy. They, them, no judgment. If you are out here doing everyone to get a bag, that's your business. But it don't gotta be like that, and it don't gotta be that hard. And some of you all are hustling way too hard for not enough. And there's a smarter way to go about getting the things that you need. Okay? So Spirit is telling you to temper yourself, temper your energy. You're going to be exhausted. You're going to exhaust yourself, and you're not going to have the ability to create or produce resources. Okay, 3 of Cups energy. This is the energy of community. Some of you all need to 4 of Cups energy, 7 of Cups energy. Some of you all need to open up to your community. Some of you need to speak to people around you about what it is that you do, what you're capable of. It feels like networking, but with Cups energy being spiritual and creative, you need to be going into more creative spaces, communing with like minds, exploring your options in creative spaces or spiritual spaces. It feels like there's so many more options available to you that you don't see. 7 of Cups energy is the energy of illusion. You may not be realizing just how much is actually available to you. Spirit said because you have tunnel vision. You're only thinking in... Spirit said absolutes. What are y'all saying to me? Okay, some of y'all are only thinking in absolutes. Like all or nothing. Like I have to quit this job to get another job so that other job can pay me, when it doesn't have to be that way. I have to do this thing in order to get this thing. It doesn't have to be that way. You can do that thing some of the time and then do some of this over here some of the time and create multiple streams, create multiple opportunities. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. Some of you all are so used to everything being all or nothing. Tell me more. And that's what imprisons you. That's what keeps you stuck. Eight of Swords energy. Spirit is saying it's time for you to shift your mindset. The way that you think about money, the way that you think about opportunities. For some of you, the way that you think about your own abilities and capabilities. Some of you all don't think that the things that you're able to do should be monetized or could be monetized. Some of you all don't think that you are good enough in certain areas. For example, if you do some type of art, you may be in this energy of comparing yourself to other artists. So you don't think that you can charge $1,500 for a painting because another artist that you admire who you think is better than you charges $1,500. And you don't think your work is good. You are not the audience. You are not your audience. There are going to be people who see your work and they'll be like, I paid $3,000 for that. And this whole time you've minimized your value based on someone else's. Another thing, and I was just thinking about this earlier in terms of like, I'm a bartender, I work in the restaurant industry, but another thing is you cannot clock somebody else's pockets. And what I mean by that is sometimes, like using the restaurant industry as an example, people will be afraid to like suggest a wine that's $200 or suggest, some type of upgrade to a steak or, because they're like, oh, well, that's too expensive. Too expensive for you. This is too expensive for you. This is outside of your budget. But these people are coming here, coming into this space, knowing what's on the menu, knowing the price points, knowing what is offered in this space. And to them, to a lot of them, $200 is the equivalent of $1. $200 is $20 to them. So don't minimize what you want to charge or what you think your gifts are worth to anyone, because one person's $200 is another person's $20. Let your price be your price. Charge what you charge. You will have an audience. You will have a clientele. And your price will be right up their alley. For some of you all, they're going to feel like you don't charge enough. So don't limit yourself based on your own perception. Because there's motherfuckers out here with guap that got it. Okay? Alright, give me a few more messages here, Spirit. High Priestess coming out again. What is this about? It just feels like there's something coming. That Spirit. Yeah. Ooh, I feel like these were similar cards. High Priestess and the King of Wands. Something is transpiring within your career that you don't quite see, that you don't know yet. Three of Pentacles and the Chariot. There's about to be some movement, some promotion upward. Four of Pentacles. I think it's going to lead you to some type of stability. There may be people talking about you. There go the Sun card again. Stability, happiness, Seven of Cups right there. Options. Whether you know it or not, there may be people talking about you in a good way. People got you in a group chat. I got that confirmation from one of my affluent clients. Like, you in the group chat, I'm telling people about you. So this may be the energy, and this may be leading you to more stability, a lot of forward movement, a lot of happiness. But people don't know what you do unless people know what you do. So don't be afraid to speak on what your talents are, what your capabilities are, what you have to offer. Because no one knows that they can pay you for certain things if you're not talking about what they could pay you for. Nobody knows how they can help you if you're not saying that you need help or how you need help. You gotta say something. You gotta speak on it. All right, so let's get a couple oracles out here. We're gonna get an angel number or to a tree. Stand on it, girl. Stand on it. The angel number is 8585. That reduces down to 1313. Indians bringing new beginnings. The 13 death card energy, the energy of transformation and change. This message is gratitude. Patience, gratitude, abundance, perspective, success, appreciation, and a ripple effect. Focusing on gratitude shifts our perspective from what we lack to what we can achieve. This positive mindset attracts more positivity into our lives, creating a ripple effect of abundance and success. What are you grateful for today, and how can you focus on these aspects to enhance your overall sense of abundance and success? Take a moment each day to list 3 things you're grateful for. Reflect on how these positive aspects impact your life and how they can inspire further abundance and success. I feel like I want to do one more angel number. 606, commitment. Okay. Honesty, truth, stability, responsibility, expression, and peace. Honesty and openness pave the way to a peaceful and fulfilling life. Speak your truth, express your emotions, and embrace what's ahead with an open heart. How can you be more open and honest about your relationships? What commitments in your life deserve more focus and integrity? And this can represent your commitment to a craft, to your talents, and to your abilities, to your faith in yourself. Take time today to express your feelings openly with someone you trust. Be honest with yourself and others, and let go of any burdens of worry by sharing your truth. Okay? So, let's get a couple of witching hour oracles as well. Stay hydrated, friends. And wish okay, I love that. Best of luck to Christine. Girl, I kind of like these oracles for what we're talking about. 10, 24, and 16. The Hanging Bones has already come out this week too. And the Hanging Bones is seeing the signs, the keywords. Seeing the signs, synchronicities, paying attention, following accordingly. Tarot Companion pages, especially the Page of Cups. There are signs all around for those who know where to look and how to see them. Fortunately, you are among a special few who are aware of these signs and how to use them wisely. However, receiving this card means that you may be doubting the sacredness and the importance of the signs, also known as synchronicities, that have presented themselves to you lately. Repetitive numbers, colors, shapes, animals, and coincidences are the universe's way of speaking to you. They are validating your choices, pointing you in the right direction, and letting you know that they are working on your behalf. These signs are not mistakes, and once you begin to honor them, you will come to realize that Spirit has been directing you through these little whispers your entire life. Do not question a sign when one is presented to you. Rejoice in the wink from the universe and act accordingly. If a sign feels like a positive validation, then honor it. If a sign feels like a warning, take heed, and be sure to say a small prayer of gratitude for each sign received. With time, your willingness to pay attention to signs will become clearer and more frequent. Okay? We also had that message of gratitude with the angel number. So see your angel numbers and have gratitude. See your synchronicities and have gratitude. Thank the universe for the message. The next one is the card of reunion. Forgotten ghost. Reunion, unfinished business, unexpected visitor, tarot companion, 6 of cups. Remember when I was doing this reading, I said the energy felt like incomplete or unfinished. And then I had to pull another spread. And now we have this card coming out. Listen to the message of this card. It says, a ghost doesn't always have to be scary or sad. It can be a joy to reunite with something or someone from your past, even if how you left things was dreadful, disagreeable, or regrettable. You may run into a former friend and realize your falling out was immature and you're both ready to move on. Or perhaps you've picked up an old notebook and reconnected with the goals you've completely forgotten about that you'd really like to work on again. Or maybe a long-lost love comes back into your life. Perhaps the circumstances weren't right before, but now you're both in a different place and ready to give love a second chance. Forgotten ghost appears in a reading when something from your past is left unresolved, but you are happy to see it or them back in your life. If your reading is about a specific person or love, it can mean reconnecting with the person you have asked about, but it does not specify whether or not the relationship will work out. This card can also mean revisiting old projects, ideas, goals, or even returning to an old job. Be mindful as you journey through your past. Often things will come back in order to tie up loose ends or offer closure. Take notice of what is here to stay and what is just passing through, and be willing to let go when the time has come for your forgotten ghost to finally move on. All right, so some of you all need to revisit something old, not necessarily a lover, but maybe some type of pastime, some type of gift or talent, like I've been saying, that you may have put down. Some of you all may have felt like you didn't have time to do your art. You didn't have time to play your music. You didn't have time to do that craft that you do. Well, maybe it's time to pick it back up. Maybe that's the solution to your financial instability. That old craft that you used to do. Maybe it's currently trending. Or because you start doing it, it begins to trend. Share your art, share your work, let the world know what you're doing. All right. Speaking of, the last card is number 16, and it is the card of prying eyes. Someone has their eye on you. Competition and defensiveness. 7 of Wands. Someone is keeping a close eye on you. Whether they have good intentions or bad is not yet clear. What is clear is that you're doing something right. Others are taking notice of you, and you will not be able to stay under the radar for much longer. This also means opportunities will become more frequent, and you may find yourself contemplating prospects you haven't considered before. This is an excellent card. This is an excellent card for anyone wishing to be in the public eye, seeking employment, or looking for new love. You have caught the attention of someone who matters. However, shining brighter attracts attention, both good and bad. Be careful of jealousy and rivalry. Every single successful person experiences copycats. No matter how high your vibration or how small your platform, shadows are attracted to the light, the same way a moth is attracted to a flame. You may experience more competition or even straight-on attack. Don't dim your light, but take proper measures to protect yourself. Okay, so Seeing the signs, forgotten goals, prying eyes. I feel like you are being guided to do something that you have done before that you need to give more time to. And I feel like doing this thing is going to make you a whole lot more visible. It's going to bring you a whole lot more attention. But in that attention, you do need to make sure you take the precautions to protect yourself, because people be jealous when you pop in. People be jealous when you got the streets talking. All right. And that's, that's their business. It's none of your concern. But I think what I'm taking from this overall is that it's time for you to be loud about who you are, about what you're capable of, about the talents that you carry, because people can't know that you are a resource unless you let people know that you are a resource, that you have something that they want. People cannot know about it if you're not talking about it. It's time for you to be more loud, more visible. For some of you, you need to be a little bit more, not cocky, but a little bit more arrogant, a little bit more confident. You got to realize that you are her, you are him, they, them, and you got to stand on it. You got to make it known. Oh, you need your hair done? I mean, your hair cute or whatever, but I'm the best braider around. I'm the best MUA around. Your little beat is cute, but look, let me show you what I got. Some of y'all need to start speaking up about your abilities, because there's people around you that need them, that want them, that desire to have your talent, your abilities in their presence. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and do a postcard from Spirit, and then I'm going to go ahead and pull some numbers. Postcard from Spirit, what message do we have for my collective here? Dearest you, pump up the music, bang the drums, get on up and start that hustle towards your goals and dreams. There are times to be still, but this is not one of them. Now is the time to make that first move. Say yes to life. Pick up the phone. Make that decision and take that step toward the gods or us. Expect a cascade of changes or good news and opportunities to show up as if by magic. Well, we know it's really Spirit and all of us moving things around for your benefit. The point is, we're saying go for it. Take positive action towards your dreams. Even if the outcome isn't an exact fit for your agenda, it will be orchestrated by Spirit and arrive in divine and appropriate timing. Don't you just love how it all works out? We love you so much. All right, so it's time to do the thing. Do the thing that you've been scared to do. Pick up the thing that you put down and watch how it benefits you. Okay, watch how your gifts make space for you. Ever since I heard, what is her name, say that shit lives rent free in my head, because I feel like it's just so true. Your gifts will make space for you. People just have to know what those gifts are. Okay, so in the comments below, 1 through 50, drop your numbers. Drop your numbers in the comments below, 1 through 50. And I'm going to pick your numbers. Stand on it. Stand on it. Not 33. Stand on it, girl. Drop your comments, your numbers in the comments. Drop your numbers in the comments. Does anybody want to read it? I mean, if y'all don't want no reading, I can go ahead and end this thing now. I might go pull up on TikTok, actually. I think I still might do that anyway, since they didn't get the live that I was hoping to give them today. You was gonna say 18? Get off my pillow, little girl. Juju do not want your teddy. Ugh. All right. So 33 or 18. 33 or 17. I don't know why. I just feel like it's gonna go to Christina. She might need the word. Your birthday, the 18th. And I don't buy white wine, but I buy it twice. If it's you saying I should. 19. You see? Psychic as fuck. I knew I was going to Christina. All right, Christina. What's the question? I think I know, but what's the question? Wanna get drunk in the back of the club with her. When it's hot and it's wet. Hazel, give me that teddy. Give me that teddy, girl. Hazel, give me that teddy, girl. Give me that teddy. What's the question, Christina? Oh, girl. I'm sorry to say, but I can't get my hands off your body. Christine. I don't know why I keep calling you Christina. You just let me. With you, girl. I ain't got no eyes for nobody else. Okay. Will your divorce go through this year? Girl, yes. What is you talking about? Immediately, yes. But if that's what you want to talk about. She said 3. I thought she said 30. I mean, 17. Yeah, she said 17. All right, what's the overall energy concerning Christine's divorce? Girl, why do these cards fly out like that? Ace of Wands. That's a thumbs up from the universe, first of all. And the Empress. So like I said, yes. Immediately, yes. I didn't even need to pull cards. It's going to go through and it's going to be lit. The Magician at the bottom of the deck, yes. Yes, yes, yes. All positive cards, yes. Tell me about this divorce proceeding. 5 of Wands. Who said 3? I don't know what you're talking about. 7 of Wands. 7 of Cups. Strength card. And the King of Wands. So like, period. Oh, you shared the live. Thank you. But look, this is what's gonna happen. You are gonna come out successful. You are gonna come out on top. You're gonna have your new beginning. It's gonna be lit for you. You're gonna be in Empress energy, which is that energy of like self-love, self-care, abundance, fertility, loving on you type energy. You're about to have all of that. But the way that this divorce is about to go, the conflict that you're about to experience within it is really going to be a test of your strength. And it's going to feel like, for a second, that things are not going in your favor. Maybe even feel like it's going in their favor a little bit. So there is going to be a little bit of frustration before things turn around for you. Tell me a little bit more. Three of Swords. Yeah, there may be a little bit more heartbreak that comes along with this divorce. This person may have another lover. I don't know if you know about that yet. That they may try to bring in your face to try to hurt you. To try to play with your emotions. You may hear about it from your child. You have a child. Like, they may be bringing this person around your child, and then your child comes and tells you, like, well, Monica always says da 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 da. Who the fuck is Monica? Oh, that's Dad's new girlfriend. Mom's new girlfriend. Whatever your I don't know your sexuality, but yeah. This person may bring this other person around just to try to hurt you, spite you, make you feel bad, whatever. You know how that should go. You know how that should go. In the end, you will have the last laugh. Let's get some Island Time Wellness, see what the fuck. What the helly? What the helly on? What's going on here, Spirit? Snake in reverse. Competition, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, and the other woman. Yeah. So they may try to introduce a third party just to piss you off. But you're ascending, transcending the obstacles, learning new expansion, new phase, and preparing for union. Your goddamn self. What the fuck you mean? We getting you out the way because it's a new energy. You're done with dealing with not enough, which is what this relationship was. Frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues. The bottom of the deck is the Sword and the Rose. You're gonna gain clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, protection, and power. That's similar energy to the Ace of Swords, 1122. You may be seeing master numbers, but that is like that breakthrough energy. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get what you want, what you need, what you desire here. Should I pull some T cards? He already done all that, and I don't care. Period. Should I pull some tea on the situation before I pull out the song oracles? Cause bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. All right, let's do a few T cards. What's going on here? Talking shit. He talking shit. Boss daddy, stable, rich business owner, CEO, big dick energy. It came out in the reverse though, so if you think that his finances are cute, they're probably not going as well as you think they are. If he has like a business, or if he's like someone in a position of power, things may not be going as good for him as they appear to be. Kissing ass. I don't know who ass he kissing. He might be trying to kiss the ass of the judge. dust it off. If he throwing shade, if he tries to throw shade, whatever type of attacks that you receive from him, dust that shit off. He may try to minimize you in court in front of the judge, try to appear bigger than you in the sense of like having more or being better to the judge. What's this one? Wasting time. He may attempt to waste time in the court. Try to stall out. What this reminds me of, or what this makes me think of, is like how sometimes in court, when you have a case against somebody, and they keep on like getting the lawyers to push it out, stall it, move court dates back, trying to like buy themselves more time. He may do something like that. That's what this reminds me of. I told you he don't got it like he said he got it. The last card that came out says fake flexing. He act like a boss daddy, but I don't think his money is money and how it's supposed to be money in. It says act rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off. Bottom of the deck is creativity. Steals your idea, copy your work, duplicates and feeds off of you. Pay him dust. Give him nothing to feed off of. There go Joopy. Hi, Juju. Alright, what's the song message for this? Hey, Kels, Starkey. What do I know? Flashing lights. What do I know? I can't really do it on here. Okay, let's do it this way. Okay, what's the song message for this? What is the song message? It's not fanning enough. I don't know. It feels weird like this. Your song message is Mac Dre. Not my job. Hi, Marco. Thank you. Hi, Sophia. That's so crazy. There was this little girl at my job today, and I wanted to call her Sophia, but that's not her name. Your girl, Pineapple. Yeah, so not my job, Mac Dre. Whatever he got going on, it's not your job to worry about, to stress about. It's not your job to prove something in this situation or disprove something. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's not your job. It's not your job. I think it's just not your job to worry about it. But yeah, anyways, things are going to go in your favor. It's not going to feel like it at first. There's going to be a lot of frustration. There's going to be a lot of conflict. It may feel like you're losing at times. But, so this is a choose a number type reading. She got the reading because her number was the closest. If you all want to send super chats, I can do. You don't have anything to fight over? Sure you do. Reputation, ego. But again, it's not your job to prove that you're right or wrong, whatever the case, to tell your side of the story. You know, in a lot of separations, friendships, whatever the case is, we feel compelled to tell our side of the story. But as of late, like in recent years, I just have not been telling my side. Or I will tell my side here on YouTube and leave it at that. I don't be in nobody's comments defending myself. I don't be messaging nobody. None of that. So maybe in your case, Christine, it's just not your job to do all the back and forth, all the bullshit. You know, it's just not your job. Your job is to be the empress. Is to be the empress, to allow all the good things to come to you, to manifest your best life, your highest good, to understand that you're going to have all of those things by freeing yourself from this toxic connection. Thank you, Pookie. Thank you, Marco. By freeing yourself from this toxic connection. And only the good. Only the good on you, girl. Only the good. Oh, no. My bad, y'all. Only the good, the good, the good. That's what Janae said. Only the good, the good, the good. Okay. Let's go back to Marco's question. Starting a new job, saving to move abroad. Will your path be clear? Will your path be clear? All right, Spirit, what's the overall energy for Marco? Overall energy for Marco. Let's get a good shuffle going. Spray the Florida water. Florida water available on SavySentient.com. Clearing spray. Cleansing cologne. Overall energy for Marco. You're from Florida? Funny. All right. Marco. Your overall energy is the Three of Coins. This is an energy of promotion. This is working with people who are going to help you elevate. This is collaboration and teamwork. At the bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups, which generally is not the best card, but in this specific deck, it seems to be a very happy card. You're going to be offered some things from the universe that you are very grateful to receive. I feel like what's about to happen is going to go better than you expect, Marco. It's going to go better than you expect. You got a yes from Marco? What you over there doing? Just intuitively? Or you got some cards and stuff? Ugh. Hermit in the reverse. Forced isolation is what that card typically means. This may be a time for you to you may not be able to just like be out and about, period. To be out and about, hanging out how you used to hang out. This really feels like the energy of like focusing in, being in touch with your star player, like really dialing in to whatever this new path is. Okay, so you will have success, but it may come at the expense of like not being able to hang out as much, not being able to be as available as you may have been to other people. Page of Cups, High Priestess, Six of Swords is about journeying. It is about traveling, moving forward. So yeah, you're definitely going to be able to move abroad. You're not going to be as accessible to people, Queen of Pentacles is just underneath that. Empress is just underneath that. I do feel like you're going to be extremely successful, but I kind of feel like you already knew that. 12 years, that's a lot of time. All work and no fun will make Marco a dull boy. Like, you gotta have you gotta have some fun. I'm not saying lock yourself in the house and just be in front of your computer like work. I'm working. I'm Marco. I'm working. But I feel like what I'm telling you is confirmation. I feel like you've already been given some type of message, some type of intuitive hit, some type of dream, some type of download that's told you this already. Page of Cups and High Priestess. You already knew that. You already knew that. You already knew that. I bet this Patron make you feel nice and comfortable. You're going to be on the road a lot. Isolated. Okay. What is your angel number? 6363. It says keep the faith. Hope, resilience, trust, optimism, faith, and endurance. No matter how tough things get, remember that hope always exists. Your angels are guiding you through these challenges, reminding you that brighter days are ahead. What challenge in your life requires more faith and trust right now? How can you nurture hope in difficult times? Write down 3 things you're grateful for today, even in the midst of challenges, to help restore faith and optimism. Okay? Someone told me look at the bottom of the deck. It's 1818 and the message says meant for success. I told you you're going to be successful. It says a major change is coming, and while it may feel disruptive, it's guiding you towards success. Embrace the shift, as it will lead you to your purpose and financial prosperity. Soon the reason for this change will become clear, revealing your true path. What changes are you facing? How can you embrace them to align with success? Prepare yourself for upcoming changes by setting clear goals and staying focused on your purpose. Embrace the shifts as opportunities for growth and success. Be open to discovering new paths. Okay, let's see what your song message is. 1818. I bet this Patron make you feel nice and comfortable. But you already knew that. You already knew that. Okay. It might be somebody that you're having to cut off in all of this, Marco. There may be an age difference between you and this person, or you may have known this person for a long time. The song message is 17 by Music Soul Child. I tried to cut her off, but she wasn't having it. She tried to tell me that her age didn't mean shit, and that's when she started to cry. Baby, I need you in my life, and without you, I just couldn't handle it. So when this card comes up, even though the obvious meaning is kind of, you know, he's messing with an underage girl, and I hope that's not the case, but there may be an age difference for you and whoever you're needing to cut off or separate yourself from. But also there may be someone who you're trying to separate from, who's trying to like manipulate you into sticking around or allowing them to stay connected to you by trying to guilt you by telling you how much they need you around you. They need you around, I mean. Like they can't handle it or they can't do life without you. So this is why you need to hold on to them or let them stick around. This may be the case for like multiple people in your life, because as you ascend and as you try to embark on new success, there's always people who just can't go with you. And some people they can fall off quietly. Other people will do everything in their power to try to stay attached because they sense the success coming. Even if they don't know, they feel that you're going to gain something and they just need to stay attached. So whoever needs to fall away, let them fall away. But what was I gonna say? Who's trying to hate? Somebody trying not to let you get this message, because where did my whole thought go? There are certain people who are going to fall away as you move forward into success. It's always the case with everyone. But there are certain people who are going to try to dig their heels in and not let you move forward. They do not want you to have success without them. They do not want you to have success without them. And if you try to, they are going to hold on to you for dear life. Some people you're going to have to do a quiet cutoff with. You're going to know who these people are. There are some people that you know that you can't say, hey, this is the end, because it's going to be a whole fight. It's going to be extra shit. Some people you're just going to have to quietly distance yourself from. Other people, it may be more aggressive. It might be a whole drag out, fallout, something that happens that it's clear that y'all cannot move on from that thing. But whatever the case is, for wherever you're going, for the path that you're on, there's people who can't come, and they're going to try to, but you're going to have to let them go. Now is the end. Let them go in peace. That's what Nancy and them said in the craft. Now is the end. Let them go in peace. All right, so that's your message. Congratulations in advance. Congratulations on your new journey and your travel abroad. Anyone else wants a message? You can send a super chat. I'll give y'all a little second. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna slide over to TikTok. What time is it? It's still kind of early. I don't go to work until late tomorrow. I check the schedule again to make sure. Alright, just send a super chat, Gloria, if you would like your reading. When y'all send a super chat, put the question on the super chat so that way I can pin the question. Penny for your thoughts. I know what you want. So don't plan on staying too long. Super chat, Gloria. I bet this cologne. Choopy. He's taking a bath. Anyone else have a question? You sent a Cash App? Let me see. Penny for my thoughts, I know what you want. Aww. Oh, thank you, Pookie. You're so silly. Yo, this message is funny. Me too. What, Marco? You sent a Cash App too? You sent a super chat. I seen that. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Super chat, Empress Karina. But also, why you all on AT? I guess I'm not going to show the question because I guess YouTube don't want me to show that question, but I do see it. You can just send a super chat for the answer. But more importantly, I want to know why you want to know that. No judgment. But what makes you think that? Or why are you curious about that? Kiana, you can see the hidden comments, right? Everyone is saying that. Is everyone family? Because if everyone is family, they probably right. We are family? You and your ex? Girl, please. Girl. Please clarify because I don't want to be. Not ex, the person who say it. The person who's saying it is family. I'm about to say. The answer is probably yes if the family is saying it. Okay. Oh no, I don't want you to repeat the question. I don't think YouTube wants me to show the question. I just wanted to see if you could see it because you're a mod, so you could see what I'm talking about. Because of the way that it was worded. But also, it's fine. Yeah. Anyone else have a question? Send a super chat. Otherwise, I'm gonna go pull up on TikTok. Do y'all follow me on TikTok? On TikTok, we allowed to have music too. It'd be cute over there sometimes. They don't be letting me have music over here. They be trying to ding it. All right, gang. Well, if no one else has a question, we're going to head on over to the clock app. Thank y'all so much for joining me tonight. You subscribed? Thank you, Marco. Y'all follow me on my other social media. My Instagram is real weak. Like, I have like 300 and some followers over there, as opposed to this 3,000 followers we got over here, and my 9,000, almost 10,000 on TikTok. We got to get those numbers up, gang. It's no love in the Instagram streets. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and head on over to... He be staying up too long. Probably because he had nightmares. Who want to go to sleep when you know you can have a nightmare? But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. I'm headed over to TikTok. If y'all follow me on TikTok, meet me over there. Hey, Sophia. Make sure that y'all like, share, subscribe. Thank you for my little hand, or whatever that is. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Make sure if you all are channel members that you go and watch my intro to teach me how to tarot and tell me what you think. I posted it for the channel members. It's a cartoon version of me. She's so cute. Please go watch it. Because then none of y'all watch it. And I feel like I'm going to take it down. Because y'all don't appreciate my art. Alright. Alright. So, yeah. Till the next time I read for you all. Wish you all love and light. Go get right. And I'll see you on the next one. Make sure y'all book your readings at SavyCynthia.com. Alright. Bye, y'all.